Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering. And as you can see, my world file is up to 3 gigs now. Um, it's a bit much at times. All right, thank God the backups compress so well. All right, so we need to probably work on maybe our dissolution chambers because we're going to be needing to do a lot of crafting with those. Also, yeah, kind of picking up right after the end of last episode. I still haven't done any more building here. I do need to do something about this. Yeah. And I still need to program in more of those recipes. But I have power right, or no, I have power right here. Kinda, right? I ran power straight across this way to make it easier to navigate this corner. I should have run it back along and then up, but getting around on the outside of a corner is actually a little bit fun with immersive engineering. But do I have? I do not have any high voltage on me. Okay. Go. Can I do that? No. Opposite sides only. Okay. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I could put an accumulator right there instead. And then it would make more... Well, kind of. Dang it. Because I would need to put a relay right where that connector there is. So, and that connector kind of sort of has to be right there. I'm just trying to think of something I can put right here. And honestly, it'd probably be better off if it was something kinetic with create rather than electrical with immersive engineering or, well, any other mods, really, right? Anything that takes power. Uh, right here is probably my best bet then. Okay, scaffolding, please. Give me something to work with here. So we're going to have basically just 1, 2, 3. And let's go ahead, get these down. Actually, and of course, I never have my axe whenever I need it, and I never have my shovel when I need it. All right. Strange how that works, isn't it? So if I... Yeah, I thought I was for that. Okay. The ceiling is like literally right there for the floor below, and one of my concrete fell in the chute. All right. Well, there's that then. It's just going to look kind of janky how this is up against the wall. And then, say if I put like these like here, I mean, that'll work out just fine, but it kind of interrupts the flow of the room a bit. The reason why it's like this is so I didn't have to move my steam engine back there. Yeah, I'm probably just going to shove these in the basement, actually. I've got a lot of room down here to work. Oh, actually, there's my concrete. Okay. Oh, there we go. So what I could do is power is going to be a little interesting to get down here. I don't have power down here yet. And seeing as this is a 2-block thick floor/ceiling, be a little more difficult to run down there. And Refined Storage never did give us back our readers and writers, which would be amazing for this. But it's just not a thing I have access to. And I'm trying to avoid using flux plugs, because I mean, flux plugs would make this child's play. So we're avoiding those if we can. All right, it's not the greatest solution, but it works. I just put 2 accumulators and stacked them on top of each other. It's the lazy man solution, but it works. So, what's the old phrase? If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. Unfortunately, that phrase doesn't work if it's, if it's ugly but it works, it's not ugly, because it can still be, well, not ideal, but especially since the basement actually goes 1 block further out than the upstairs does. Yeah. No, give me that back. Yep, and we can then hook you guys up to power and hook this up like so. And now I need to get items and fluid into here, which the crafters can do. I also, though, need to get items out, which I have a limited amount of sides here being exposed, so... Also, I need to make more redstone acid soon. We'll grab some of these. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an interface. Probably going to take a while. I need to speed these things up. They're not even augmented. So, components, 3. Missing signalum gears. Damn, that's annoying. Do I have signalum? I have 1. I don't have a recipe for it, though, either. All right. All right, so we have crafters now. And I've got a ton of recipes on me. What is... Oh, that's supposed to be a smelting recipe. Whoops. And now I need you, because I want you facing to the left. Ah, dang it, I had it. There we go. And we're going to do the same. No, not that. This. And that. And then we're just going to have one right here as well. Can I get in there and get that one? Yeah, okay. There we go. And then here is going to go a pulverizer. You're going to be input at the back and output out the bottom. We are going to configure output to push on the bottom on these. And I brought these for a reason. So we're going to have these just output to a conveyor underneath. Hey, there we go. Thank you. And interface. Now I just need to run a cable, which I don't have on me, do I? No, I really need to rework what I keep on me at all times. Actually, I've got like 3 extra backpacks I made because I was checking out the backpack shelf. I really should just have one for machines, one for running rails, and so on and so forth, right? Just keep a couple of them around, have them pre-stocked, and I can just swap them off of the backpack shelves, which is handy. You need power, my friend. All right, so crafters will input items into the back. Items included in the case of the dissolution chambers. When they're done, they should automatically push down to here, interface back into the system. And now what I've got on me is a bunch of pulverizer recipes. And 1 smelting recipe that, yeah, I forgot to drop off before I came over here. I need to do something in this, like, area right there. Too bad we didn't have like a mown grass or whatever, where it was like half the height of tall grass. That would be better. I might fill it in with clover, actually. Clover's pretty close to that. All right, so signalum, enderium, and lumium, and this is everything I need pulverized for that. And those crafters are not hooked up yet, so I need a relay. Did I ever teach you how to make relays? I did not. I really should do that. Because relays, they're easy, right? I don't think I ever taught how to make cables, did I? No, I didn't. Oh. I do need to teach you how to make coarse enriched iron here soon, though. And then I needed a redstone torch for the relay as well. All right. Back and forth. Or forward and back, I guess. And so all that, so I can make a relay. But it's something I'm probably going to be using a lot of, so let's get this going. And are you in only craftables mode still? Yeah, okay. That's why I didn't show up in that term or that grid. So back and forth again. Because I need you out of here. And we're going to put that relay right there. There we go. Now all those should be online. All right, so let's go ahead and move on over this way. Over to here. Now we should see, hopefully, somewhere in here. There we go. They're all the way at the end for some reason. But we have our pulverizer recipes here. And that should work. So I could now say components. I could conceivably request, like, say 4 of these. I'm missing aluminum gears and hardened glass. Okay. Aluminum gears are pretty easy. I thought I already had those down, but guess not. Right? And just shift click that mold to get it out of there, because otherwise it'll try putting a mold in every time you craft a gear. And that's not it. That's not great. There we go. And then hardened glass. That's going to be more of an interesting one. This stuff. Induction smelter recipe only. Huh. Moon sand, Mars sand, Venus sand, sand, red sand. Okay. We got a lot of choices of sand. I need to maybe hook up an obsidian generator too. Just because the stuff's annoying to make. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put that away. And see what that. And those. Alright, so in light of the fact I don't have hardened glass, let's just go ahead and make 4. Okay, you're going to... There it goes. Sometimes it has to stop and think for a second. Yep. We're just going to make 4 of those. We can look at here, see what all is being crafted. Machine doesn't accept item because it's currently processing up copper. In a second here, it'll start processing up the silver. And this will be a lot faster once I get the machines upgraded. But only so much I can do right now. I need to figure out a way to where to put my induction smelter too. That might not be a bad idea. And I need to make... I was actually planning originally on making an ore processing building today, but hey, there we go. Now we're working on silver. And now it's actually crafting up signal and blend as it pulverizes the silver, which is great. It doesn't wait till they're all done before it starts working. There we go, stored. Processing. I need to maybe put some upgrades in the different crafters as well. So that way they'll move items into the machines faster. Now those three, unfortunately, the three dissolution chambers, I'm going to have to lock them to individual recipes because otherwise crafters just do not like dealing with them a whole lot. And especially since there's no blocking mode in refined storage anymore. Rels, like, you guys can do it on your own with redstone. I don't have to worry about it. And it's, yeah, I would rather have a button I could click to institute blocking mode rather than having to do a complicated redstone setup, especially if I got three machines side by side by side. But, you know, it's his mod. He can do what he wants, so. And yeah, look how slow that is. I mean, there we go. 4. Okay. So, stored 1. We should have seen that decrement. Oh. Why didn't we see that count down? Forgot about that. Okay. Batch crafter, because I only filtered it for 10 ingots. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Well, now that I have that in here, filter is... What are you doing? Okay, I can clear... There we go. Ay! Dang it. Congratulations, I've made it even more hazardous around here for myself. Since I'm using the batch crafter, that is slightly problematic because you have to individually filter it. You can't just set it to, I can have it actually output redstone signals, which is cool, but I can't set it to just 4 of anything. It has to be these 4 items. Well, I've got like 11 gear recipes in there now, which means I should, yeah, I need to redo that. But we should have our components done now. Right. Hey, look, we got 4 of these things. And I can speed up the machines later if I want to. I mean, right now... Oh, you've already got one. Right now it's already at a ×3. So max is 60 instead of 20. Okay, well, I made an extra internal component thing. And how the hell did I just get stuck down there? That was weird. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this done then. All right, so we have the advanced machine frame recipe in here. You can see here it's got 0.5 buckets of pink slime. Also, these things are like 8 items plus 1 fluid. It's the perfect fit for that, which is great. Let's see, you in a dissolution chamber are equal to the supreme. And actually, I also need to make a simple. Now, yeah, everything should be fine. Okay. Just double checking it real quick. Door sensors act weird when they're not right over the top of the door. I just wish I could put them on the floor in front of the door. Because they have such a tiny hitbox, it wouldn't keep you from going through the door. But it would be a lot easier in certain circumstances. All right. So, dang it. I neglected to put in the recipes. I just thought of something, how to do this to make this a little bit easier on myself too. All right, well, I got the patterns put in there. Now, the thing I thought about to make this easier on myself is go down here We just turn these machines off. And then we just request one recipe of each. Run with redstone. Yeah, let's do that for now. Just to make sure. And then we can just do at foregoing. Let's go ahead and request one of these. We're missing a pity machine frame. I never taught you how to make that. Should be able to crank one out real quick, though. And should have been enough time. So let's go ahead and get you made up. Get you made up. And we can request one of these. And actually, let's go ahead and look at you. I'm going to add that to our list. Right. Now, I'm going to request one of these. We're missing netherite scrap. Okay. If I was to go through and say, hey, I don't know which one's which, though. That's the problem now. Hey, look, cool. You are this one. Okay. Right, so now we can just lock that recipe. I just unwired everything. Okay. That's fine. Everything's okay. You actually put them exactly in the order I wanted as well. Sweet. Can I go through actually and... No, I cannot shift click to complete this because it has a fluid as well. And okay, can I... Nope, I can't ghost items in either. That is unfortunate. Because I need netherite. And I need my relay back. Alright, well at least the pulverizer works. And now this one here, I can just go ahead and turn on. You can see it's running. It moved the fluid in as well as all the items at the same time because refined storage is awesome like that. Built-in fluid support. It's the greatest thing. And there we go. Now, if I want other recipes on Autocraft, without doing blocking mode, I'm going to need more dissolution chambers. Yeah, blocking mode. I really, really want blocking mode back. If you can't tell, right? Up. And yeah, there used to be a button right here, for the, which is awesome. I would just love an upgrade you could put into them as well. Unfortunately, that's not really a thing. Let's see, what else can we do here? I think that's it, because this one, that's going to require netherite and netherite scrap to make the previous tier. So, yeah, but I've got everything else. I just need that. And that's the problem with foregoing after the nether update, is it like, ooh, netherite. And yeah, it's just a severe pain to get your hands on, unfortunately. All right, well, come on. There we go. Do that. No fiber board, though. How am I doing on fiberboard? 3,400. Okay, yeah, we're using fiberboard. It's all a byproduct anyway, so... I need patterns. Dang it. And I guess the next thing I should actually get up and running is an induction smelter. So, you. Can I get a crafter? And now I got to find a place to put this. All right, so yeah, I actually did a bit more off camera. But I have an induction smelter now, multi-servo press over here. that I shoved a gear working die into to help with the press up there. We got a sawmill, and I put another dissolution chamber down here because I want to put speed upgrades in that one. So, right. Let's go ahead then, head back over, get a few recipes made up, and get this stuff. I forgot. I forgot a step. Dang it. All right. So we come over to here. And we're going to click U. Run with redstone signal. There we go. That way I can... It would be fine as long as I only craft one at a time to do multiple recipes in the dissolution chamber. But if I ever request like 3, then it's going to mess up the items that go in. Especially in the case of like the speed upgrade. Because I want to do a speed upgrade to this guy. Or sorry, add on a speed tier 2. That requires 2 diamond gears. And yeah, that's problematic because those have to be crafted. And now I need to actually probably teach the system how to make sugar. And wow, the only processing we have for sugar is create. Thermal doesn't do it, huh? And it gives an off chance. Okay. So I'm just going to add sugar to the to-do list. We're going to remove the pity machine frame because I already taught that recipe. Same with the furnace. And so we have that there. Okay. So if I go to all the way at the bottom. Wow, really? Guys? The induction smelter showed right up, but the other ones didn't? What the heck? That's annoying, actually. All right, so how are we doing on our oak? Oak, we're 246, okay. So let's just look up oak then. This stuff here, we are going to process it here. And we're going to say, don't worry about sawdust. And, man, those blasted things not showing up is a nuisance now. Pulverizer showed up. Induction smelter showed up. The sawmill. What else did I put over there? The multi-server press. And that last dissolution chamber did not. But these ones did. What the balls, man? I mean, the crafters are showing up in the system. They're just not seeing the machine they're pointed at. Let's see, the multi-server press is going to be for gears. But let's go ahead and get our hardened glass recipe up and going. And you went with regular nether quartz and sand. That'd be fine. Did I? Did not. I need to make a recipe for quartz dust for my pulverizer. And there. At least this one showed up, right? All right. So quartz dust. There we go. Wait. Induction smelter showing up now. And the okay, it just took it a good long while to show up. That was really weird. All right. And there's my 4th dissolution chamber. Perfect. That can go there. And then our sawmill. And unfortunately, I have to scroll like back and forth now. But we're going to pull aluminum, diamond, put you up here, right? So that'll be fine because I can program all of those in. I just need to, you know what? Screenshot that. That way I can go back later and look, okay, well, which ones do I need real quick? Instead of having to go back and forth. And these 2 gears can go into here. So now if I though request a speed upgrade, missing sugar. Yeah, I definitely need to rig up something to process. I could actually... I've got kinetics over next to my thermal machines. I could have put a millstone over there. Come on. There we go. What else do we... Milling. we go. What else could we want out of this? Okay, it's only 1-to-1 out of sandstone. So sugar is good. We can break down wool into 1 string, which is not great. We can get black dye out of charcoal. I don't really need black dye, though. We can get, well, rice from wild rice. Bone meal. Don't really need a lot of bone meal, though. Don't have a lot of bones either, really. We can turn granite into red sand, which is probably the worst thing you can do with granite, unless you really like red sand. And dripstone into clay. It's an idea. Calcite into bone meal sometimes. Add that in. Because I do have a good amount of dripstone, so... most of this is just dyes. I don't really use a lot of dyes, though. That's only 1-to-1. That is like the worst recipe for that. But I do need to include a recipe for that so I can mess around with that later on. See, that's construction block to construction paste. Flax. Yeah. I'm not growing flax. So then terracotta into red sand. Okay. Right. So well, we have that. Let's go ahead and get our speed going here. And that way I can lock that machine to being just for speed. But speed, the speed add-ons, those will be actually really helpful. So. And let's go ahead and lock you. Kick you back into ignoring redstone. And now sawmill. Okay, we can chop up melon blocks. That's it. Wow, they really kind of nerfed the recipes, didn't they? I mean, there used to be like throw planks in and get sticks and stuff as well. So, and then we have our induction smelter, so we can get the hardened glass. We can go up to Enderium tier for our thermal machines now if we want, as well as a few other things. But yeah, one thing I really miss from thermal, glowstone illuminators. I mean, those things were great, and they're not an option. There's the redstone illuminator. But some supplementaries kind of nerfed, you know, they took out their book completely. I have no idea. I mean, yeah. I have prismarine crystals. I don't have prismarine shards, which I can get from lapis. How much lapis do I have anyway? 111 blocks. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that this thing, when it was shut, would actually block light. There's a little bit leaking up on the block behind it here. But, I mean, wow. Cool. So, yeah, I could put a millstone over here for sugar. But that would be literally the only thing I craft over here. And at that point, I mean, I could have it, like, right here. But it'd be fairly visible and all that. I could put a hopper underneath it, I guess. And have to come out with a gearbox and yeah, I don't know about that. Probably set up some crushing wheels around here somewhere in a building of their own and do it that way. And you're all good. Are you? I'm just going to set this down over here for now. I've been packing these 4 stacks of ingots around for quite a while. All right, but we do have a bunch more autocrafting done. And one thing that will help with, or this will help with, is here soon I'm going to be getting into more foregoing. And also we've got, well, I think I've got all the gears on autocraft now, all the plates. I mean, pretty much all the stuff. So when it comes to like an ore processing setup, I should be able to autocraft just about everything, which is going to be great. And probably what it's going to be is just a couple of crushers, honestly, in their own room. I might actually move that arc furnace out of that room and put it over with the crushers, or just make another arc furnace. Or, I mean, I could do regular furnaces. I could do lab furnaces, which... you still got... oh, you had those in there. Wow. Okay. Well, that'll save a little bit in the future, I guess. I could do the laboratory furnaces. I could do redstone. And I mean, if I look at here, and there's the resourceful furnaces, which these will produce mob or well essence. Basically what you get for killing mobs, right? Liquid experience, and you can collect that and use that for stuff. Let's see. There we go. Here we go, and we can use this for bottles of enchanting, spawner cores from pneumatic craft. Okay, that's a thing I haven't even thought about in a long time. Also, there's the duplicator. Yeah, mob duplicator. This runs off of essence, and this is a thing that is still in the pack, so which will be handy whenever I need to farm like specific mob essences. I need to capture a phantom actually, because I would take great pleasure in setting up a kill chamber for phantoms. And I get the phantom membranes from them, and I can get the levitation lubricant out of them. And they would probably behave a lot better than shulkers. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, Zion signing out. Have fun.